The family of an SMU professor missing for 4 months is not giving up hope. The latest large-scale search was this past weekend for Charles Hosh, who disappeared while hiking in Georgia. And Fox 4's Alex Boyer is live with the latest developments. Alex.
Hi, Clarice. Difficult time for the family, of course. Charles Hosh was last seen on November 11th of last year. His family, of course, desperate to find him. Dozens of people, meanwhile, searched over the weekend to try to find him again. Unfortunately, talking to his daughter, she tells me that they came up empty-handed. Now, Hosh was last seen descending the Appalachian Trail from the top of Blood Mountain in Georgia that November day. It's an area his family said he knew well. The 67-year-old never came home. In the weeks following his disappearance, countless search and rescue efforts were organized with no results. So this past weekend, his daughter joined dozens of volunteers to search the wooded area again. From Thursday to Sunday, search experts from across the southeast executed a careful plan that multi-agency searches over the weekend. She shared these photos with us. Still no sign of Hosh. I asked the daughter how the next steps will be handled.
There needs to be some sort of story or idea that would reasonably lead us to go to a certain area. And right now we have tried most of the stories we can think of. So it's going to take us a second, not just to look at all of our data and think through what we have and the statistical likelihood of different places now that we've searched them this weekend and in the fall. But also we need to come up with some more scenarios.
So additionally, Julia Hosh tells me that this spring and summer can be difficult months to search due to an increase in wildlife in that area. So for now, the physical search for her father is on pause. The entire family, she says, grateful to the people who have spent countless hours searching for Charles Hosh. Now, she did tell me that they do plan to speak with hiking groups who do frequent that area during the spring and summer months. She wants them to be aware of her father's story, so that way if they do come across an article of clothing or something, they don't just discard it thinking that it's nothing out of the ordinary, and instead report that information to authorities. That in turn, of course, Clarice, could indicate a new area for searchers to search.